Amazon is sending out this scary alert email again, and I just want to tell you what to do about it in case you got one too today. I got one. Here's what it says. Alert from Amazon KDP about your account. During a review, we found that the keywords entered for the following title may cause a misleading customer experience. Then they list some of the reasons why it can be a confusing or misleading experience. But the problem is, I don't do any of these things, and none of these things are present in the book they're talking about. And I'll tell you why this is a big problem in a second. Unacceptable keywords include other authors' names. Of course, I never do that. Books by other authors, like book titles. Of course, I never do that because that violates their metadata guidelines, right? Sales rank, like if you'd said best-selling or something like that. I don't do that either. Advertisements or promotions, like free. Also don't do that. Brands that you do not own or that you are unauthorized to use. I also didn't do that in this title. Or anything that is unrelated to the book's content. Like if you said something totally random in order to force the algorithm to show your book. I also didn't do that. So what I think is happening here is what happened a couple of years ago when Amazon was rejecting all of our book titles because it didn't want us repeating the title, the same word in the title and subtitle. I think that they've entered a parameter on the back end that's going to make it so we can't repeat the same keywords in the keyword fields, if that makes any sense, the 7 back-end keyword slots. But the problem is they haven't told us what's wrong. They've just told us that something is wrong. They just haven't elaborated. And until they update their documentation, all we can do is just cut all the keywords and republish the book. If you try to selectively take out the keywords and republish the book, all that will happen is you'll get this alert again, because now Amazon has a bot that is triggering an alert, but they don't have documentation. So the only way to not get an alert, not keep getting these alerts, which puts your account in jeopardy, is to actually just take all your keywords out, republish your book, and wait for them to update the metadata guidelines. I've heard this from a lot of other people that they've gotten this today, and it is a glitch, but at the same time, they've unpublished all the books they're talking about. So you have to go take an action so you can prove to Amazon that you're a responsible publisher but also I tried to contact customer service and say, I'm not doing any of these things, and they didn't know what was going on. So, I guess the best practice going forward is to leave the keyword fields blank. That's your publishing update for today.